Buddy, this should for sure be the final part. I think the biggest meme for us was when we were doing the Daddy Ganon one. I hate to always bring up that case, but that was a great case. That was one of the greatest cases that we ever seen in this game series so far.
Because
Uh,
it really had you question things. It wasn't just about presenting evidence. It was literally, oh, the option of just seeing if you had all the right stuff, but knowing when to present it. It's like, ooh, oh, that's tough.
mm, mm, yeah. But this for sure should be the final. There's going to be no extra spicy secret that's going to keep us here until 2 o'clock in the morning.
As much as we enjoy that,
Oh yeah.
I can't believe it,
I,
bro.
as a side note though, I'm so shocked and surprised my mom and dad did not even like dare knock on my doors like, "Hey, you're being loud." I had to keep my tone as consistently quiet as possible so we can get through that case without having any type of awkwardness on camera. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty much me in a nutshell. I'm surprised your roommates that weren't upset during that time.
Well, I mean, I am being somewhat loud, but also it's not even that late yet. So,
No, not right now. I'm talking about
Turkey
during the.
Squad isn't.
I'm not talking about now. I'm talking about Daddy Ganon's case because that was like we all went to sleep late.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think at one point, actually, that might have been something else, but yeah, it was brought up as a concern. But then again, I am very, very loud and obnoxious.
It's pretty
I admit
shocking,
it.
isn't it? Trust me, I know. It's pretty shocking, isn't it?
It definitely is. And to think he was always the most straightforward of the group. Jeebus, am I that hated?
Hackro tried to pin the murder on you on purpose.
He did? But I'm nothing but a little nobody, you know. Mr. World Star? How can you be so full of yourself yet feign humility? This is beyond incomprehensible.
Incomprehensible. But you're not, which is kind of the reason why.
Thank you, Maya.
Hey,
Oh.
hey, pal.
Oh,
You're gonna ignore me after I went to all the trouble to bring you some evidence?
Detective Gumshoe.
Forget it. I'm going home. This guy deserves to be guilty anyways.
Now, detective. I'm sorry. Look, why don't you relax a little? We've got some really tasty milk.
I'm downing this milk. In place of Mia for this trial, we get gallons of milk. Fair trade.
Approved. That's
How
your
about
line.
a card trick, detective?
Oh, well, if you insist.
Now, about that evidence you mentioned. What is it?
Here you go.
Oh, this was yesterday in Acro's room.
Yep, and I've included the forensic evidence, the forensic results. Take a look at it later.
I thought he would drop the bust.
Won't Miss Von Karma be mad that you're doing this? We have it here. Bat scarf stained with the blood and a small quantity of pepper.
With his blood.
And pepper. And pepper. So we're gonna open up that wound. Okay.
Okay, I know how this is gonna go because he's gonna say, no, the ringmaster didn't deserve to fry, but then it's like, not really, because your brother was known as a practical joker, and he was known to have pepper on him to make his girlfriend sneeze. He had pepper on him that day because this scarf has pepper on it. So quite literally, he's trying to have out this whole revenge thing against the ringmaster when actually he's a victim of his own stupidity.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's what it's gonna come down to.
That's gonna sound like it.
I am shooting it in. I am betting a month's worth of lunches on this.
That's why it's all a secret.
Huh.
Look, details are on a need-to-know basis, and we're not really allies or anything. But everything that's happened in court up until now has gone according to our plan. Yeah.
I don't know, Miss Von Karma didn't seem in control of things in there just now.
You'll figure it out eventually, pal. Yesterday, our final plans were set into motion. How many final plans does this witch have?
Final plans?
Uh-huh. That reminds me, I got a message from the prosecutor to you. Nothing is ever truly decided until the very end. That's it. And that's it for me too, pal. I'm out of here.
What did he mean by that? The very end part? I'm not sure. It was all pretty cryptic to me.
How is he reading my mind? This game is reading our minds. What's happening?
Oh, one more thing.
Don't scare me like that.
It looks like there's a large care package from the circus for the defendant.
What? For me?
It's milk. The reception area looked like some kind of dairy. What is with the milk? So hurry up and drink it all before it spoils.
An entire dairy's worth of milk? For me?
Maybe milk is just his favorite thing because he came from a farm. Like, that's the joke.
Oh my... How did I forget that? I am stupid.
Oh, that's funny. Man, the guy in the wheelchair is probably like, man, I was gonna go eat something later. It's all you.
Now back in session. Miss Von Karma, please continue from where you left off.
I'd like to continue with Akro's testimony, starting with his relationship to the victim. I'd also like to get proof from the defense. Proof of what kind of motive Akro would have to commit this crime.
Understood. Now, Mr. Dingling, stop ding-a-linging about and get to it.
Yes, Your Honor. My accent is back.
Please proceed with your testimony.
Finally, we get to the motive. Wait, Dick, are you okay? Just do me a favor and don't ask questions you don't want the answer to. Yeah. Yeah, Phoenix has been pretty mean to her, like flat out. When we were little, we were abandoned by our parents. That's when the ringmaster of very big circus, Russell Berry, took us in. I became an acrobat at around 9 years old. I wanted to find a way to repay the ringmaster. That was my sole purpose in life. Oh, that's a very short and sweet one.
You're such a thoughtful young man.
As you heard, the witness deeply respected the victim. I wonder how anyone could think that Akro would kill the man he held in such esteem.
You are absolutely right. How could anyone think to do that, Mr. Bates? Which is why there's no real need for a cross-examination, is there?
Actually, that's the question I'm trying to answer myself. Why would Acro kill the ringmaster? This might be my last chance to answer that question. No need to question him now. I kind of would like to. It gives me options. The defense has the right to cross-examine the witness.
You're so tactless, Mr. Phoenix, right? You don't care about justice, do you? You just want to fabricate a motive.
Very well, Mr. Bates. Cross-examine the witness.
About the ringmaster. Here we go. Okay. Okay. I don't think anything about him and his parents matters.
Yeah.
Took us in. I became an acrobat at around 9 years. Wanted to find a way to repay ringmaster. Okay. Did you ever have any trouble with the ringmaster?
How could you ask such a thing, Mr. Phoenix, right? Do you have some sort of fundamental misunderstanding of this witness testimony? Or the heartfelt emotions contained within? Since when did she care about sentiment? You better think about this, Mr. Phoenix, right? You better think.
Yeah.
Get hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
No matter how you look at it, there's no way I could see this witness ever taking the victim's life.
Exactly. I've been waiting for you to say that, Your Honor.
Nick, I hate to say it, but I agree with him.
No, you do.
I was trying to chase down the truth, but I ended up just looking like a jerk. What do you think, Nick? I don't know. I think the more I cross-examine, the worse I end up looking at the end. I mean, I get the feeling that this cross-examination was a trap. Yeah, Von Karma set you up again. When we're little, okay, let me just press everything then. We? Yes, my brother Sean and I.
What? You have a brother?
How old were you when this happened, Acro?
I was 8 years old, and my brother was 4.
Your parents were very cruel, weren't they?
Nowadays, we aren't bitter about what happened to us, because it allowed us to meet the wonderful people at Berry Big Circus. Nick, the judge is getting misty-eyed. He's got a soft spot for sob stories, it looks like.
No crying apart. Let's keep this going, bitch.
The witness may proceed with his testimony. I need a smoke.
It's in the remaster. Took us in. Okay. How would you describe your relationship with the Ringmaster? He was like an uncle, a father, and a big brother all rolled up into one. The Ringmaster and my brother were the only family I had.
What about other people at the circus?
This was over 15 years ago. Back then, there were very few customers coming in, so no one really had the time to look after us. They were worried about other things. But the Ringmaster, he would always come to see us with a laugh and a smile.
A beautiful story. Dang, talk about smoke and mirrors.
That's why I always thinking of what I could do to help. I wanted to thank him. Nick, isn't Acro such a wonderful person? I know. Seems like a nice guy, which is what makes it so difficult.
So then how long have you been a performer?
Oh, sorry, that was a misclick. You started off as an acrobat at that early of an age? I begged the Ringmaster until he finally agreed to let me do it. Ever since then, I've been in incredibly physical shape. That's also why I decided to form a group with my brother. We called ourselves the Flying Diggling Berries. Dingleberries. It's nearly a household name.
Not with this. I've even heard of them in Germany.
Liar. The point is that I wanted to be some sort of use to the circus.
You are truly a remarkable young man.
Judge keeps looking at Acro almost like a proud father.
Stop it, Judgy Wudgy.
I think that will be enough for now.
No, we just have to press everything. We had to press everything. Okay.
Pondering whether or not this man would kill the Ringmaster. Leads me to believe that no, it is pretty unlikely.
Exactly right, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, I'd like to ask you a question.
Go ahead, Your Honor.
I would just like to know.
Hold on, I'm gonna save state here.
All right,
Just
I'm gonna on this judge performance. Get ready, people. Hold on to your butts.
Can you provide an explanation as to why Arco would want the ringmaster dead?
Of course I can.
now that I've come this far, there's no way I could answer no. I can't.
This is going to be good. You saucy little snake.
Very well, then please enlighten the court. Let's see some evidence that proves Arco's motives for killing the ringmaster.
Well,
Has to be
that's
this.
a note. If it was in Regina's pocket, it could be the scarf. Yeah, because then we would have to explain the story. Or maybe it's the lion.
Well, we save stated. So I'm gonna go with the note first, and then we'll go for this, and then the lion. How about that? Because this is literal motive. I have conclusive evidence that took place. Meet me at this. But wait, evidence that proves a motive for killing the ringmaster. No, this would have to be it. I'm thinking about
Whoa.
what?
That just shows that he has blood on the scarf and everything. What about the lion? The lion would be the proof, wouldn't it? We have the picture of the lion.
The animals show lion shot by ringmaster 6 months ago for biting a performer. Well, there you go, for biting a performer. And that's
Yeah,
evidence for motive.
because it was both his and theirs.
Yep.
Let me go over this one more time. This is why Acro killed the ringmaster?
That is correct.
I don't think the defense would mind confirming something for me. What exactly are we supposed to learn from this piece of evidence?
Oh, so this is wrong?
Wrong?
Yeah, okay. Looks like we're just one of the biggest word of failure court. Ouch. Okay. Okay. So it's not the lion.
The word.
But
Okay,
remember,
so it's not the lion. So it's either. I mean, it could be the note because the note does prove it.
it's either the note or the scarf. So I'm gonna go with my gut here. Oh no, I guess that's not it either. Okay, so it is literally just the thing that was given to us. Okay.
Yeah, I was about to say it's like it is a physical bit of evidence, and it was. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I mean, it was just given to us by Gumshoe, so it had to have been important for that one. I mean, we both don't get points. What? Acrokill, that's correct.
Maybe it's the profile for his brother. Do we have the profile for the brother? Maybe we have to show him that.
Okay.
It says provide an explanation.
Well, you might actually get a point for that one now.
Evidence that proves.
Yeah, his brother is here. Yeah.
Yeah, still in a coma.
What?
Really?
How is that not it? Okay, that threw me for a loop. I thought it was pretty obvious. Can you provide? Yeah.
Say, no, we don't have evidence.
But we technically do. But okay, so proves the Acro's motive for killing the ringmaster. Ceremony.
Statue, the case. Don't need the autopsy report. Not the lion or the monkey. Not the map.
Enormous rays. Crime scene. Oh, her. It would be her.
Yeah, could be.
What?
Really?
Okay, because he was upset with her, and contempt and all that. What if I say I can't provide one? Nick? Yeah, I didn't even have
to go against the flow.
Yeah, I didn't even have to think about it. It was just obvious from the start. Your Honor, the reason that Acro killed the ringmaster is something that can't be proven.
What?
That's because Acro had no reason to kill the ringmaster at all. Ugh.
Your foolish attempts to fool us like foolish fools is so foolhardily foolish.
I think that's a record of fools.
Did you forget? You made an accusation against this witness, did you not?
I believe it was This is the real killer of Russell Berry, Ringmaster.
If you want to jump to the end of things, then yes, that sounds about right.
The end of things?
Acro, you didn't plan to kill the Ringmaster at all, did you? The Ringmaster wasn't your target that night. Oh! Okay, Phoenix, I didn't even think of that.
No, he was trying to kill her because he did blame her. Because he gave the note to her, but she was stupid and posted the note. The Ringmaster took the... She was the... Oh my...
He was trying to kill her.
Well, I don't get extra credit for that one.
That's,
What did you just say?
I'm saying that the target of this witness's murder plot was not the Ringmaster. Because it was never his intention to kill Russell Berry to begin with.
What? Order! Order! Bailiff, I don't care who it is, smack anyone who's loud in the face. Twice if you must. Just don't use the blunt. Mr. Wright, what in the world are you trying to do in my...
Oh man, I didn't see that one coming. Good kudos on the case to actually throw a curveball. I think we all kind of knew, or like between you and I, we really did know where the case was going. This thing about him trying to kill her was not something that was on our mind.
I mean, it was her fault. The Ringmaster just didn't do anything for it. Mr. Phoenix Wright, what in the world are you trying to do to his court? Trying to imply that Acro wasn't trying to kill, was trying to kill someone else?
Yeah. Her, yeah.
Regina Berry?
This young girl is the ringmaster's daughter, correct? And she's smoking hot.
Acro, you really were aiming for her that night, weren't you?
Objection. You don't need to answer that. It's a mean-spirited leading question.
Objection! He could easily answer this question. If I'm wrong, all he has to say is you're wrong. That's it.
That's it, huh? Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Enough. Mr. Wright, allow me to...
The only thing allowed to interrupt me is death itself. Okay. Huh? And that goes for you too, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Show me evidence now.
Yeah, I'm not taking any chances.
The note. The note. It has to be the note. I want to know why Acro would want to kill Regina Berry. Okay, it's not the note then. It has to be the lion. Or maybe the profile of the brother.
Yes, me too. I demand to see some proof.
Okay, it's either the scarf, the lion, or the profile of the brother. Present evidence. Okay, so he is telling us present evidence. Maybe it was a lion? I mean, the profiles can also be evidence too, technically.
Present evidence that proves Acro was out to kill this young girl.
Maybe it's the profile of the brother.
Placed by Acro in Regina's pocket on the morning of the crime. Legit right here. Acro. Yeah, point for me. Acro, you remember this, don't you? That's...
Uh-oh, the birds flew away.
It's a piece of paper that we found inside the Ringmaster's tailcoat.
Inside the victim's tailcoat?
Acro wrote this one. It's ironically entitled, To the Murderer. Its purpose was to call someone to the plaza at 10 p.m.
So you're saying that he called Russell Berry with that note?
Yep. Yes, but there's just one little problem.
Problem?
Acro did indeed place his note into someone's pocket. However, that someone was not the Ringmaster.
You mean it wasn't for the...
That's exactly what I mean. The person that this note was intended for was none other than Regina Berry.
Order, order, order. Mr. Wright, this little theory of yours.
It's the truth, Your Honor. It isn't a theory. Simply put, Regina didn't think the note was meant for her. Which is why, the morning of the crime, she placed it on the cafeteria bulletin board.
That's when her father, I mean the ringmaster, saw the note?
Yes. That's correct. The ringmaster ended up in that plaza instead of Regina. And then he was killed because of that mistake, instead of Regina.
Damn, bro was about to kill a 16-year-old girl. Damn.
That's incredible.
Remember the testimony that Acro gave us earlier today?
He couldn't have known who was underneath that.
Yeah. Flashback! Acro had no idea who it was that arrived in the plaza, because he couldn't look down out of the window to see who it actually was.
I've got it. Acro thought it was Regina down in the plaza.
And that's when he let the bus fly. Hey, Nick, isn't Regina listening to all this from the audience? She is. Unfortunately, it's only going to get harsher from here. I hope Regina can handle it.
Acro wrote this note to Regina.
Objection. Foolishly foolish fool with foolishly foolish fool ideas of foolishly tomfoolery. Okay, I think we're beating the record now.
You're so foolish. You made me sound like a foolhardy fool.
We've officially reached the record. I think that's 10 or 9.
Oh, hold on. What is this? Oh, okay. I got a notification. I was like, what is that? Okay.
Very well, Mr. Phoenix Wright. If you're so sure, then tell us about this line. Ah, now we get to go. I have conclusive evidence of what took place.
Yes. What about that line?
Well, if the note was meant for Regina Berry, it would mean that this note is declaring that Regina Berry is a murderer.
You just don't get it, do you?
What? What did you just say?
The ringmaster knew what that note meant, which is why he went to the plaza. In place of his lovely daughter.
Hold it right there, Mr. Wright. What is this incident that is alluded to in the note?
Here we go. It's the lion.
The incident 6 months ago. I know all about it.
Yes, it has to be.
The incident occurred 6 months ago. And now that I'm more than ready to show this court what happened at that time.
Moron. Becca. Wait, are you sure that it relates to the present case?
It does indeed, Your Honor. Everything in this case has its start in what happened 6 months ago.
It's backstory Jujitsu time!
Really, Nick? I think so.
Well then, if that's the case, hurry up and tell us about it. So that I can sweat bullets elsewhere. What is this conclusive evidence mentioned in the note? It has to be the scarf.
Yeah.
I know, I'd certainly like to know what it is.
She knew about it because that's why she took it. If I can't answer that question, the judge is going to think I'm bluffing. Yes.
It's the conclusive evidence. It has to be the scarf.
Yeah.
And that'll tell us the story.
What? This is it?
Well, kind of figured that I'd try to get rid of the evidence I didn't need anymore. What? What?
Okay, then it has to be the lion or the brother. I mean, the lion is at the center of all of that, so it's got to be the lion or the brother. Because there's nothing else that mentions the incident 6 months ago. The lion was shot 6 months ago, and the brother is in coma 6 months prior.
Well, it couldn't have been the pepper, because that would be self-defeating on his reason for it.
Yeah, besides
wait.
found in the case.
The conclusive evidence about the incident 6 months ago. Maybe
yeah,
it is.
Very well could have been that. Yeah, maybe it is the. I mean.
Wow. So Phoenix.
Really?
Phoenix is not necessarily giving him evidence based on the question at hand in like the direct way. He's giving the answer in the going around way.
Roundabout
Can,
way.
yeah, so he can get at Acro and also give him the reason why he was stupid. Okay.
Well, because that was found in the case, so yeah, that makes sense. What kind of spicy joke is this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? I wonder
It
how you
isn't.
sneeze, woman.
It isn't a joke at all. It's decisive evidence you asked for.
What do you mean? Plus, I think this is clearing up my drug addiction. I'm now
Rec-
addicted to spice.
Recall that the victim was trying to take the wooden box away with him. With him. He was doing so because this piece of decisive evidence is what was inside.
Another unbelievable conclusion. Is it true, though? Very well, Mr. Wright. So, what exactly are you saying? Are you claiming Regina Berry killed someone with a small bottle of pepper?
Some people are allergic.
Taking the note into account, that's the only logical conclusion you can draw.
Objection. Foolish fool who never tires of his own foolish ways. If you're so sure, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then answer this question.
Also, do I get points?
Yes, you get that point. Who was Regina Berry's intended victim? It was nobody. I don't think she intended to murder anyone, but yeah, I guess if you want to put down
yeah, because he died of the stuff happening there. Because he's
on the head.
Who is this?
That is Acro's younger brother.
Objection. What does this prove? His younger brother isn't dead.
Technically, that's true. However, Bat has been in a coma for 6 months now. It's not a stretch to see how Acro could feel that his brother is dead.
Regina, did she do that to him?
Do you spend your entire life dreaming up new ways to be a fool? Well, I can think of new ways to fool you. Naturally, the prosecution has looked into Acro's brother, Sean Dingling. 6 months ago, he was bit by a lion and fell into his current comatose state.
A lion?
Regina, I mean Ms. Regina Berry, is an animal tamer by trade. And I'm jealous of her. However, no tamed animal in that position is ever trained to attack another human. But the pepper, they wouldn't understand the command. Moreover, Mr. Regina could never do something like that. It's just not in her. That's because Regina didn't cause it. The pepper wasn't hers to give. It was Acro's Bat's fault.
So then, what happened to Acro's brother?
He's not the victim of an attempted murder. He's the victim of an accident.
I see.
Now what do we do? No one seems to be going along with your theory. Do you think what happened to Bat was actually an accident? It was just an accident. Well,
I mean, what more could there have been? I mean, I guess you could save right here, but I want to say it was an accident. All this was because of his fault, because I don't see any underlying thing right here.
I'm going to say it was more than that. I'm going to say it's more than that.
Okay,
the lion,
being like that.
Yeah, the lion biting Bat was no accident at all.
What? You're such an amateur, Mr. Phoenix Wright. There is no way that Regina would ever incite her lion to attack another human being. Yes, we've already established this.
She may not have incited the lion to attack another human being, but Regina was responsible for making the lion bite Acro's brother Bat. Oh, okay.
The scarf now?
Let's see.
Because it has pepper on it, and we just already threw out the pepper. We can't throw out the pepper again. We've tried doing that. It has to be the scarf. No,
that's just a scarf.
Acro. This scarf is something that Bat used to wear, correct? That is right. And who is the one who gave this scarf to Bat? Regina. Regina gave it to him.
Regina.
There's something more than just blood on this scarf, Your Honor.
And what might that be?
Pepper.
Pepper?
Pepper.
Dr. Pepper.
Regina gave this scarf to Bat right before the incident,
And it was...
and she covered it with as much pepper as she could. Oh, to get back at him. But I don't... was it
No,
intentional?
because he used the pepper on her, so she thought to get back at him using the pepper. Unfortunately, it made the lion sneeze. She hadn't taken that into account because...
She's dumb. Yeah.
She's a blonde.
Hey, what's with the silent treatment?
Poke, poke.
Excuse me, Mr. Wright. You've done a good job at fingering a criminal. But out of curiosity, what was her crime?
Incidental murder? Manslaughter?
Miss Berry gave a pepper-covered scarf to Bat as a present. Where's the crime in that?
Still seems like the judge doesn't get it.
Mr. Phoenix, right? Wasn't it said that the lion seemed to be smiling? Are you helping us on this case?
Smiling? The lion was smiling?
Right before Bat was bit by the lion. For a moment, the lion's mouth changed and looked like he was smiling.
Lions smile?
I've never heard of them smiling. However...
Lion sneeze. Leon wasn't trying to bite Bat at all.
Oh, right around the oh, Lord.
In reality, it's all... Okay.
All he did was sneeze. And when you sneeze, the muscles lock up and chomp.
He sneezed because of all that pepper on the scarf.
You fool!
Hold on.
You fool! This is my Godfrey impression. You've got to be kidding me.
Objection!
What's the matter, Miss Von Karma?
I object for objection's sake. Mr. Phoenix, right? You believe it?
That's the same thing that Edgeworth did, remember? I object, but I don't know why yet.
Like step siblings. You really intend to say that this is how this joke of an accident actually happened? She is 16 years old.
No, 18. Oh no, you're talking about Regina. Okay, yeah. Of course I do. It's the truth. The lion sneezed due to the pepper, and that's when Bat lost consciousness. Acro nearly lost his brother due to this accident, or this joke, as you put it. Which is why he tried to get his revenge against Regina.
By murder.
You foolish idiot!
It almost does
Yeah,
seem like a terrible joke, doesn't it? Once again, I'm impressed by your imagination, Mr. Wright.
He is the calmest person at all, and it actually is disturbing me.
To think that there is someone who treats this accident with respect it deserves. Are you telling me that what I said was true? Acro.
You don't mean... You can't mean... Witness? Are you confirming the defense's claim?
Mr. Wright, unfortunately, your imagination is not enough to find me guilty of murder. What do you mean by that?
We've thrown everything.
The pepper, the scarf, the lion. I see where you're going, but it's a bit hard to swallow.
Why?
Not to mention the fact that there's an even bigger problem with your theory.
Oh, geez, what now?
What would that problem be?
The same problem it's always been. Evidence. If I dropped Max's bust on top of the ringmaster, where is the evidence that proves that claim?
You mean the conclusive evidence?
The biggest problem is the murder weapon, or lack thereof, to be more precise. It is true. We've gone this far without actively bringing in the bust.
The murder weapon.
The bust. No, I will not say anything else about it. That the defense claims was used. If it were to be found in Acro's room, and if it was covered with the victim's blood, that would be awfully conclusive in my eyes.
Was there nothing else around that we looked around? Because we looked around like the day after. Did we not find the bust anywhere else?
No.
Yes, it would be. Maybe the bust was... No, it couldn't have been smashed. It was bronze. You can't bust it.
The bust. Nick, you gotta do something. This is the last step. If I get this one right, the case is won. Okay, hold on. Let's save here.
We can't request to search it. This is the end. We figured
See.
it all out.
See
There's
how things
nothing
work
else
out.
left.
Okay. The defense requests to search the room of the witness, Ken Dingling.
Sorry, I need to pause for 1 moment.
Okay. What is it now? It looks like you still haven't figured things out, have you? By now, you must know that the meaning of von karma, total justice. You mean... Von karma never leaves anything to chance. We already searched Acra's room yesterday. What did you find? There's no reason to even say it. If we found what you think we found in that room, Acra would not be here as a witness. But to put it on a point, but to put a point on it, Max's bust was not in that room. The murder weapon is still unaccounted for. You see, Mr. Wright, the bust wasn't in my room.
Furthermore, Detective Dick Guptu executed the search by complete surprise.
I'm back.
As we took Acro directly to the prosecutor's office after that.
Oh, wow. Man, George just comes in and out. I love that. I love the spontaneity of it.
It's what keeps this excitement going.
End
of story.
Just wait a second. Something's funny about all this. It looks like you lack the final nail.
Murder, you asshole?
Well, looks like you lack the final nail to put into my coffin.
You asshole.
But what about the scarf? What about the note? What about them, Mr. Wright? No offense, but the only evidence that is relevant here is which pertains to the death of the ringmaster. You should know that by now. Ugh. Do something, Nick. Don't let this case slip away. The bust, where's it now?
Where would it be?
Where's the bust right now? You're Phoenix Wright. You know where the bust is. I'm sure you do. There's not even a single clue. How am I supposed to know where the bust is?
It seems the case is coming into a close. The defendants counter
arguments.
Counter arguments. Thank you very much. Looks to have fallen short. Don't think of your sculliness. Oh, karma.
Thank you for your support.
Yeah. I am terribly sorry, Mr. Wright.
Oh, sorry. I think that brings to an end of the cross-examination of the witness.
Do we not have any options?
No, Dick Gumshoe's gonna probably show up. Yep. Where is Max's bust? The defense needs time to prepare to present its case. Sorry, I'm a bit nervous and I just bit my tongue.
Huh?
What?
We need more time. What?
Why are you the most surprised person here? She's your aide, isn't she?
Did you really have a case, a case to present, Mr. Wright?
Are you asking me? The rest is up to you, Nick. Good luck. Hey, wait, you can't be serious.
Don't do this to me.
Acrobats always have their lives on the line, don't they? That's how Acro lived his life up until now. Now it's time for us to walk across our own tightrope. If we don't,
Try to seem like you're inspirational.
we're certain to lose.
Very well. The defendant may
Proceed.
proceed.
He doesn't have a clue, and I don't think he'll be finding one anytime soon. Walking the tightrope of logic, there's no room for a false step. Sink or swim, the only way through this is forward. I think I've said that before.
Oh boy.
So do we
Yeah,
know what
the way is
happens when
forward.
above?
The murder weapon. Where is Max bust now?
Alright.
Wait, what if it's in his wheelchair? After all, they searched his room, they searched the circus. It's not in the lodging house.
It's obvious. The bust is inside this very courtroom.
It's obvious? Where?
Allow me to pinpoint the location of the bust. The witness stand!
This is gonna be big. Okay, I'm crossing my fingers. I don't have hope for this. This is a Hail Mary, folks.
Acro,
Okay.
I'm sorry to ask you to do this, but do you mind if I take the blanket off of your wheelchair? I'm sorry. I didn't quite hear you, Mr. Wright. Well, you are a big guy, and you have a pretty big wheelchair because of it. I just wanted to make sure you weren't hiding anything under the blanket. Because it seems to me that it'd be really easy to say, hide a bust under there. Ah. Once
My
again,
Hail Mary work?
your penchant for humor hits me where it hurts, Mr. Wright. I think it's pretty amazing that you can laugh in your position. However, your lightheartedness doesn't change the fact that the bust is under there. We all know that you can't leave the lodging house by yourself in your condition. That proved inconvenient when Miss Von Karma happened to search your room yesterday. If she had found the murder weapon in your room, it would have been all over. Which is why you had to hide it. In the only place you could hide it. Under your wheelchair. Which is why, Acro, I have to ask you again. Would you please remove the blanket from your lap? Well done, Mr. Wright. Masterfully played.
Did my Hail Mary work? You bugger! Fool! Would you? She had the murder weapon with her the entire time. Damn, that's gotta be a blow to her pride.
You got me. I've been bagged by a real pro. Actually, two of them. Two of them?
Two of them.
Miss Francisca Von Karma and Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What?
There's just one thing I'd like to know. How did you know to launch the surprise search on my room last night? There were two pieces of decisive evidence, the cloak and the bust. I burned the cloak in my room and threw the ashes away with the trash. Regina.
So there was another cloak. I knew it.
Regina always took my trash out every morning, you know. But the bust... What?
It is, but is that related where all the shiny stuff that the monkey had? We saw on the floor there was like a pile of mess in the ground.
Yeah,
The monkey
that's
stole the bust and took it to his room. Actually, that cloak would have been Max's actual cloak. Never mind, not the other one I was thinking. So it was just one cloak.
The
Mm.
one that we saw, the monkey's place, the one that he has all the shiny stuff, and we saw like there was a pile of dirt or something.
Yep.
Does that relate to the ash stuff? Because he said,
Yeah, that must have been the ash. He did say he burned it. He maybe just probably burned it on the ground.
Yep. But the bust, obviously, I couldn't throw that away. When you executed your search, all I could do was try and hide the bust.
It was too busty, even
And
for
the
me.
only place I could hide it quickly was under this wheelchair. Miss Von Karma, you had things all figured out, didn't you? It was completely sucked in by your calculated strategy. I was, sucked in. And now to be caught in the middle of court hiding the murder weapon. There's no way I could escape that. So you got me. Well done, Mr. Right. Well done, Miss Von Karma.
To be honest, he's a terrible doing it. It makes sense now.
I can't believe that Von Karma thought that far ahead. It's amazing.
She doesn't seem like she thought that far ahead.
You definitely couldn't tell by looking at her. I know for sure I couldn't.
Unless she did.
I can't believe it. Me? Make a mistake? Why did I order a surprise search of your room? If only I hadn't done that.
Cry me over a river about karma, and now go back like what happened to your father. It seems we're
Go back to
finally
whipping your father's grave, you witch.
already read it, Captain. So skip this.
Acro.
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you kill the ringmaster of the very great excuse me, of the very big circus, Mister Rustin Berry?
Yes, Your Honor. I am responsible for that crime. Acro.
It's interesting how we didn't see him until like the second day of the trial. So it's like, dang, he wasn't even there like from the beginning.
Yeah. All my brother wanted was for Regina to like him. That's why he'd tease her. One day, my brother sprinkled some pepper on Regina. She started sneezing so hard, you couldn't help yourself from laughing. That's why Regina thought it'd be funny to get him back in the same way. And that's why she covered the scarf with pepper. I know she didn't mean for anything bad to happen. I know this. She just wanted to make my brother sneeze a few times, too. But I just couldn't forgive her, no matter what. What I am truly guilty of, I'm guilty of never, ever being able to understand her. Your brother became a star, Regina believes in that so purely, that she would laugh innocently when saying it. Too innocently. I just couldn't stand it, no matter how hard I tried. That's when you decided to do something about Regina.
How dreadful.
So, are you saying that you are the victim in all of this, of all this as well?
Oh man, Explodes was actually here. But Explodes was actually in chat. I didn't realize that. I think he kind of. I didn't see his comments on there. Oh well. No.
Explodes, I remember also founding obviously, so I was biting my lip trying to not spoil it, the Ranga, who was the target. Good
Yeah.
job, man. I didn't say that a
Double pointer.
Well,
All right.
man. I wish I was here more time in here, but
Yeah, you were a sleepy boy.
yeah, that is because ever since we did the Evolve Karma video, the very first one,
Yeah.
I could not stop falling asleep. I could not sleep at 5. I could not sleep very early. I've been sleeping very late.
Yeah, you got to work on that, bro. Anyway,
Yeah.
no, that is not what I mean. I am nothing but a murderer. That's who I am. At first, I thought I'd killed myself. Then I pondered giving myself up. But I couldn't just up and leave. I couldn't just... Not yet. That's why I tried to pin this on Max. Max, I'm so sorry.
Damn.
Just
Right,
just
yeah.
imagine like a brother trying to revenge another one because he's witnessed what happened.
I
Imagine that
just...
happening.
I just couldn't up and leave yet.
This has been such a strange case.
Thanks, Judge.
Almost a almost a reference.
A
of
reflection.
circ-
Reflection.
a reflection of the circus itself.
I'm an idiot. I can't believe it. You beat me again. No, you're
Cry me
placed,
a river,
bitch.
woman. Cry me a river. I believe this case is now beyond any point of possible directions.
Discussion.
Discussion. Thank you. Thus is like to declare my
Verdict.
Verdict.
verdict. Thank you.
Not guilty!
Yay! Now we
Oh,
can
look, he
all...
teleported.
Yeah.
This court is a juror.
Yay! You said it right this time. Woo!
Yay! Woo. Also, I wish I spent with you guys way too much, but I couldn't.
It's okay.
Fabulous! But to be honest, I can't really be too happy about this.
Yeah, your friend.
Acro, the ringmaster, Regina, and Pat. Not a single one of them was a bad person inside, huh? Well, to be fair, the fact that he tried to kill her.
That's a question, and one I don't know the answer to. Funny, congrats, but only at max. Billion of them.
Yeah, I'm surprised that. Hold on, I'm surprised that Phoenix did not mock Valkama this time.
I think the mood was not there for it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Huh? What's with the vibe in this room? Did somebody die?
We're just thinking about Acro.
No. If you worry about people too much, then you'll be like this forever and never be happy.
Huh. Oh wow. they had to actually animate that new because we have not ever seen that.
Mm-hmm.
You've been like this for a while now. It's not funny. Sweetie pie. That and Acro, they're never coming back. Now everyone's gonna split us.
Regina.
Mr. Wright, tell me something.
What do you want to know, Regina?
Acro said something right at the end.
I just couldn't up and leave yet.
Does that mean that Acro is gonna try to get his revenge on me?
I would love to say, of course he is. But
On your Twitch.
yeah, well, no, I'm streaming on Twitch right now. Yeah, okay, we're back. We're back.
We're back, everybody. We're back. Also,
Hold on, let me see. I'm gonna quickly see. Say some random stuff.
Ben.
Boingo, boingo, bouncy bobbies.
Ben.
Yeah, it works. It works.
Me-
Just checking. Just checking. Okay,
Get
we're
the
back.
chloroform and a mop. We're gonna try. We're gonna try.
You mean the Clorox? You mean the Clorox? The
No, the
chloroform?
The one thing. The thing that like every movie shows they keep like knocking out the main character or anybody was just putting a napkin in the mouth and just let them smell it.
Oh, the smelling.
Evidence.
Ah.
Yep.
I want to know you're not just making up that stuff about Akron. I want revenge.
Wow. Oh, okay.
The scarf, maybe?
No, that makes it bad.
Maybe the pepper? Wait, yeah, it
Nope.
was the pepper that was in the safe, so maybe.
No, I don't think so.
There's no real wrong answer, to be fair.
You can't just give them a picture of a monkey or a lion or a broken bottle. She could cut herself with that, and it can't be the hat either.
The poster?
What is something that is here that would prove Acro would not want revenge? The pepper seems to make sense because although that was the cause of it, it just makes her sneeze and everyone could laugh at her. It's like, you're right. I'm too cute. I don't know.
Maybe because his brother is there, still alive.
Yeah, maybe. That's good.
Oh no, you're not making stuff about stuff. Acro not wanting revenge.
Definitely not the bottle, because that wasn't involved with him at all. Neither was Max's wages, nor the hat, nor the picture of the bust. Because that was the decisive evidence. That I don't know.
Same with his blood and small quantity of pepper. Well,
Because that would kind of prove that would be decisive to say it's like, oh yeah, he'll definitely want to kill you. And it can't be the box, because honestly, the least harmful thing would be the pepper. Because I doubt it's the note. Is it? Wait, what does the note say?
what's the death note?
Yeah, the death note.
What happened 6 months ago? I have conclusive evidence of what took place. Meet me at 10 tonight at the lodging house.
I mean, he never said that he would kill her. He just wanted to meet. Although every bit of it, she was there. It's like, oh no, the note was there to lure them there.
Yeah. Not wanting revenge. To me, I think the only thing that comes close is Bat, because he's still technically alive.
Amen.
I'll defer just because I did my Hail Mary. I'm all spent emotionally.
Emotional. That's the thing. What was
My
it?
money would still be on the pepper, but I'll trust your judgment only because maybe I'm not seeing the picture.
Well, the reason why. Just thinking about it. Yeah, what would make him not want to have revenge? The brother is what made him would. Yeah, but he has a scarf stained with his blood and small quantity of pepper. Bronze statue.
Wait. Why would he just keep the scarf from his brother? Because that was her scarf that she gave to Bet. So why would he have it? As a reminder? Because that is evidence. But why would he have it?
Oh yeah, screw it. I'm gonna pick the
Remember-
scarf. I'm gonna
Remember
pick the
that
scarf.
it was an accident. It was never intention to hurt him.
So how about this? Now do you understand? There's no need to worry. Probably the wrong one.
You were lying to me. Okay, fine. Okay, you know what? Like I said, I'm emotionally spent. Whatever tells me the truth. Whatever tells me what's going on.
Oh, looks like I made a mistake with that one.
Does it really matter if we give the right thing, though?
No, not really. But we emotionally scarred her in this universe. Poor Regina.
It's fine. She's a blonde. Hey, Max. What is it, Mo? We really put you through a lot, didn't we, buddy? I'm sorry about what happened. So whenever you'd like to leave us, I'll pay your fee and rip up the contract. I understand. What a fabulous thing to do for me. I might even leave tomorrow. What's going to happen to the circus now?
That's the big question. Our ringmaster was really an amazing person, wasn't he? Even though he's not here anymore, everyone is sticking together. The staff, the performers, no one wants to leave the circus. Well, that's why I've made a decision. What is it? I've decided that I will take over as the new ringmaster. Send in the clowns. I'll turn this circus into the best circus this world has ever seen. The best circus this world has ever seen. Don't laugh. That's
Yeah.
my goal.
I can't wait.
Then I guess that changes things. Huh? There's only one thing the best circus in the world has ever seen needs. The world's best illusions. Which means the circus needs the best magician the world has ever seen. Max. Let's work together and make this circus super fabulous! What do you say, big guy? I don't know what to say. All I can say is thank you.
Regina, you're gonna help them out, aren't you?
I don't know. Maybe the circus would be better off without me. What are you talking about, Regina? Why do you think I brought you to the court today? To traumatize her? We've got to work together to make the very big circus bigger than it's ever been. Mo. Mo's right, sweetie pie. It can't be the very big circus without Regina Berry. Max.
Nick, it seems like everything's going to turn out all right there.
Is it though?
I can't wait to go see this best circus the world has ever seen.
We'll save you the most fabulous seats. It'll take us a while to get ready, but I'm going to order special whoopee cushion seats. I'm gonna get sad about not doing that laugh.
Yesterday's surprise raid really paid off, just like you said it would, sir. You had it all figured out.
Did you? It was just a theory. If Acro really was the killer, I thought this was the only way it could end. At least I'm assuming it's Von Karma.
Oh no, this is Edgeworth.
Oh. Especially if he was the attorney.
You mean Mr. Right?
Of course. Well, detective, my plane is about to leave. As for Mr. Acro's case, I plan to personally stop by the chief prosecutor's office as soon as I get back.
Understood, sir. I'll be waiting for you, Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh, he's wearing blue here.
More like a gray, but yeah, kind of bluish.
All right, so we got help. We had got help with Edgeworth on that one. All right, a brand new episode has been added.
I don't need sleep. I need to enter. No. I think we all need sleep.
Yeah. Save your progress up to this point. So yeah, we got the case done. It kind of felt somewhat underwhelming ending, but you know that is what we got. Oh, look at that! Now the moment you've been waiting for. Who will be this year's Grand Prix champion? Who will be the hero of heroes?
It's the mech. I mean, hey, it is the mech.
That's my my Japanese wear, the one on the right over there.
Captain Saipan. The students of certain story school are raring to win.
And a global hero!
On your coupon.
Hillblade Luck is on with all our heroes tonight! And now, the winner of the 3rd annual Hero of Heroes Grand Prix. It's me, for I am here!
Mario! Did you just cut the fucking moon in half? What are you, Kaguya?
The Silver Samurai.
Yes, the same side.
The Hero of Heroes! It looks like the year's Grand Prix goes to the Nickel Samurai!
What?
What?
What happened to the Steel Samurai?
Maybe that's his evolution, you know? You never know. It has the same music that was playing.
Come on.
Oh, it takes a lot. 4 months ago now. 4
Yeah,
months later.
yeah, there we are.
Just about 3 months, I'd say.
All right, yes. Did you hear that, Nick? Did you see that? That's the Nickel Samurai. And we'll be seeing what's up with the Nickel Samurai in the final case of Phoenix Wright
Wait.
next week.
Nickel Samurai? Oh no. Oh no, I see something. I see something.
I feel like Maya did this.
Well, you guys are gonna see some familiar faces, and this is gonna be one. I think this is one of my favorite. Well, I didn't mess that up. Yeah. Hopefully, this is gonna be one of my favorite ones. By the way, based on the little I remember of the case. So, we'll see you guys. We'll see you guys next time for more Phoenix Wright. Next time. Bye bye.